Two things I want to talk about today, and who knows, it might even grow into 3 or 4 things. But the two things that I wanted to start off talking about really are, one, we never really know what's going on in a person's day, a person's life. And secondly, we never really know the impact of a simple comment or compliment that we give. Now, this story is just about me, something that happened here just in the last couple of days. And I just wanted to share it with you to kind of paint that picture of we never know what's going on in somebody's day or somebody's life, and we never know the impact of a compliment or comment that we make to them. So a few days back, I was on a Zoom call with some other people, and it just wasn't going the way I wanted to. There were some comments there that I wasn't really that happy about. There was some expectations being put out that I wasn't that happy about either, because it seemed to me that they were falling mostly onto my shoulders. There were expectations that other people had, things that other people wanted done, that they were looking for me to do for them, and it frustrated me. Now, I know that when I'm frustrated, just like any of the rest of us, or when that goes a little bit beyond frustration and becomes a little bit of anger, that what I need to do is I need to stop, and I need to remember about it's responding. It's not reacting, it's responding. Did I do that? No. Now, on the outside, I stayed nice and calm. You know, I didn't show frustration or anger or anything like that. But on the inside, I was like, really? Like, you can step up, you could do a little bit of this, you know, it would be a good thing for you. I didn't say that. Perhaps I should have, actually, in the course of events. I didn't say that. But I let my body emotionally react rather than respond. And what did that do? That created a bunch of hormones, chemicals inside the body to kind of flow around and just make me unhappy. And that was at the beginning of my day. Zoom call ends. We decide, all right, let's take and shift energy here. Let's go for a walk. And even though I know better, I know I need to respond and not react, that frustration just hung on there. It was inside me, and it was like, it was a fight between that wolf, you know, that's full of frustration, and that other wolf that's full of compassion. And they were battling inside there, and damn if the one that was focused on the frustration wasn't winning the battle. So after a bit of a walk, decided, you know what, we're gonna stop, we're gonna have a cup of coffee and just kind of let it go. And as much as I was thinking and trying, now this isn't over some great long period of time, we're talking an hour, but sitting there having some coffee, and I was still feeling that frustration inside. A moment later, I'm picking and sipping my coffee, Colette's with me, and somebody that we know, close to where we were having coffee, is walking by on the sidewalk, and she walks over. When she watches this video, she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. She walked over, and she just commented, she complimented about a different video that I'd shot, and that was a couple of weeks ago. And it was really about the video that I shot, and she was complimenting about, was that whole piece about, you know, how we pull emotions from our past, bring them forward, and we relive those events, and it gets us all tied up in knots. I'm not going to go farther down the road on that one. There is a video on that, and I'll do more about that. But what it did was, she had no idea what my morning had been like. She had no idea what was going on in my day, in my life right then, other than, you know, like, she didn't know any of that. But what she did know is that she'd watched some of my videos. That particular one at that time had struck home for her and caused her to be thinking about something that had gone on in her life. And she took the time, that little bit of time, to stop and actually comment to me about watching the video, about appreciating the video, and the impact that it had on her. So it just, that instant when she did that, it turned my day. Now, I know that I should be the one that turns my day. I know that I shouldn't look for or rely on somebody else making me feel better. Nonetheless, knowing all of that, still, you know, I was in that frustrated state. She stopped, she paid a little compliment, she made a little comment, and it just flipped my day for me. I was on cloud nine the rest of the day because she'd taken the time, she'd made the comment, and it made me feel wonderful. So I just wanted to share that little bit, that taking the time to stop, pay a compliment, or make a comment to somebody can really make all the difference in their day. And you might not know that before you do it, and you might not know it after you do it. But just rest assured that taking that time to make that little comment, to make that little compliment, can shift somebody else's day. And you don't know the impact that that has down the road on how they impact other people's days. So by taking that little time, you can have this huge ripple effect. And if we all took that little time, just imagine how big the ripple effect would be for all of us. That's my video for today. I know I've added value, and I look forward to talking again soon.